Welcome back to Card Spotlight, the show where we love talking about pretty Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And today we have a very pretty Yu-Gi-Oh card indeed. It's Eria, the Water Charmer Gentle from Eternity Code, Starlight Rare version. Oh, look at that Starlight Rare. Right, so a lot to talk about with Eria. Obviously she's from the Charmer archetype, and that archetype itself has a massive backstory, has lots of lore behind it. Literally 15 years worth of lore, and I cannot go into it. Maybe I can do a separate video on that, but I can't explain everything in this video. So this video is to quickly just show off Eria and how beautiful she is, and maybe give a quick little brief background about her. So Eria the Water Charmer Gentle is the link upgrade version of Eria the Water Charmer, which I have right here. So Eria here, the Water Charmer, the original Eria Water Charmer, came out in the Lost Millennium set in 2005. That's right, it's taken her 15 years from getting to Eria the Water Charmer to Eria the Water Charmer Gentle. And within those 15 years, she's gone through lots of different changes. Unfortunately, I don't have all of the cards with me, but I do have familiar possessed Eria here. From the Elemental Energy set, and there's also a Raging Eria, which is her Cataclysmic Charmer form from the Enemy of Justice set. So in the GX era, she made lots of appearances, but she hasn't made a reappearance until now. She was also in an artwork for a trap card. I can't remember for the love of me the name of that trap card, but it's to do with her and her being a water charmer. But she's actually made quite a few appearances in a lot of different cards. And one thing that I want to show you guys is if I put all these cards next to each other. Right, the main thing I want to show you guys is that her familiar has changed. So in the original Eria the Water Charmer, her familiar, if I zoom in on him, is Gigabyte, okay? And then as she becomes familiar possessed Eria, Gigabyte has evolved into Gigabyte. And if you don't know who Gigabyte is, he's this little dinosaur thing. Gigabyte has a massive backstory and lots of lore just by himself. So if you have if you have a half an hour or so, I suggest you look that up, because his backstory is very interesting. Goes through lots of different changes as well, and he's just an interesting card. More interesting than the other familiars of the Charmers, I'd say. So originally Gigabyte was her familiar, but in her link upgraded version, it's actually changed to somebody else. I don't know who this familiar is. The little blue bird thing with like ruffly feathers, but I've no idea. I mean, it suits her hair and it matches her hair, but I don't know who he is. In fact, all of the link upgraded Charmers have ditched their original familiars, which is kind of sad. Maybe now, 15 years later, we'll find out what happened to them and why they decided to ditch their familiars. So if you didn't know, Eria is a Charmer type along with Hilta, Win, and Ursa. And there's also a couple of other Charmers as well, but right now, Hilta, Ursa, and Win have all made link upgraded versions of themselves, and everybody apart from Hilta so far have had a Starlight Rare rarity of them created. I actually don't own Win, I own Ursa, but hopefully if and when Hilta becomes a Starlight Rare, I'll get her as well. So let's take these final moments. This video is getting a bit long. Let's take these final moments to get her out of her sleeve and to just show you her artwork without any plastic. Right, let's zoom in on her. So she's got the exact same design. Well, when I say design, I mean she's wearing the exact same outfit as her original Eria the Water Charmer artwork, and I'll get that up on screen as well. So you can see she's wearing the same kind of brown coat with the green jumper, and it's the same with all the other Charmers, I believe. So I like that kind of bit of consistency. It makes me wonder whether these two pieces of artwork were drawn at the same time by the artist, and Konami just took 15 years to publish it, or whether they actually, went back to the artist and say, hey, draw more Eria, draw more Ursa, draw more Win. Anyways, yeah, so that's the main thing I want to talk about Eria today. Her staff is still there, of course. Her staff makes an appearance in pretty much all of her artworks. If I get the glare out of the camera, I can show you her staff there. So in Familiar Possessed Eria, her staff is there, and her staff is still here in Gentle. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this relatively long video, and I'll see you guys next time.